started at Bryant Park at 12 noon, and we had this Skillshare, lessons between each other and jam sessions, and then we marched down Fifth Avenue, and now we're here at Union Square to play with Tom Morello and with everyone, and then we're going to march down to Zuccotti after that.
I'm here with students from the CUNY Graduate Center. Most of us are pursuing advanced degrees and also teach at the colleges of CUNY. And we're here, among other reasons, to protest cuts made to public education, the privatization of public education, and all the things that go with it.
Workers' rights are human rights, and we're not asking to live rich like corporate America. We're just asking to live decent lives and be able to pay the rent and actually pay our bills. And that's why we're here today.
From the 18th century to the 19th century, the ground that some of the ground that we cover, in these times now, we're actually going back to make ends meet. So it's very important for Local 100 to come out as one of the leading labor unions of the United States of America to show strength in support.
One of the things that we need to get back to is the people of the United States and make it so great, and bring our attentions back to employing them and having unions for them and having opportunities for them in this country. And that's how we're going to get, innovative again, and that's how we're going to find our way, and that's what's going to put us actually back on the map worldwide, is that there's going to be integrity behind the United States, opposed to everybody looking at us as a corporate nation.
It's not about big corporations or big government. That's just a bunch of ideological stuff that keeps us divided. Actually, big corporations and big government are pretty much the same thing right now, and that's the real problem, is a revolving door.
Clearly concerned about the outsized influence of corporate lobbies in the political process, the total imbrication of government and the big banks in particular. So I think that campaign finance reform definitely is needed, and a political culture that's not dominated by Wall Street. And I think this is the best hope for that, to put pressure on both parties.
I didn't have a specific group that I was marching with, just hanging out with friends. Some are undocumented, some are documented, and marching for their rights. I think also, just to keep the tradition of May Day alive is important. We didn't, for instance, we didn't have the 5-day work week, for years. And it was through mass marches of movements and protests like May Day that we got that. So just to kind of keep those things alive. And then generally it was fun. It's a nice break from sitting in an office.